The desert air was thick with smoke, dust swirling in uneven gusts across the jagged terrain. Every SEAL knew the odds were stacked against them. Explosions echoed in the distance, leaving charred scars on the horizon, and a sense of hopelessness had begun to settle over the small unit. "We won't make it," whispered one of the men, eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of rescue. The enemy had them pinned, their position vulnerable, and every passing second felt like a countdown to disaster. Evelyn Cross, amidst the chaos, felt a flicker of hope she dared not voice. "Before I tell you what happened next, tell me in the comments where you were watching from. I love knowing who is listening." From her vantage point atop a rocky outcrop, Evelyn observed the battlefield with methodical precision. Every motion, every shift of sand, every glint of sunlight on a distant surface mattered. She could feel the tension in her teammates' muscles, the silent prayers, the fear masked by adrenaline. Her mind raced with calculations, distances, wind direction, and bullet drop, even as the enemy closed in. The mission was critical, but survival depended on exact timing and coordination. The first shot came like a whisper, almost drowned by the roar of distant gunfire. It struck true, felling an enemy combatant far beyond what anyone believed possible. Evelyn's heart surged not with relief, but with recognition of the sniper's skill. 1, 2, 3 bullets traced arcs across the battlefield, each landing precisely on target. 39 times the rifle spoke with deadly clarity. Each impact shifted the momentum, sending enemies scattering and giving the SEALs a desperately needed window. She thought she'd never see him again. She was wrong. The sniper, an unsung hero perched miles away, had changed the tide of the battle. Evelyn's focus sharpened, her thoughts aligning with each teammate's position, each strategic move. They moved like a tide, coordinated, silent, lethal, but still aware of the fragile thread on which their survival balanced. The desert around them was more than a backdrop. It was a living, breathing participant. Dust devils danced along the ridges, carrying the scent of scorched earth. Birds, startled by the chaos, flitted low and fast, shadows racing over sand and stone. Each heartbeat, each rustle of fabric, each suppressed command added weight to the suspense. Evelyn knew that one misstep could unravel everything. The enemy tried to regroup, but the precision sniper fire had shattered their confidence. Soldiers whispered among themselves, their morale crumbling, the fear now palpable. Evelyn could feel the moral tension pressing down. How much force was enough to finish the engagement? How many lives could be spared without risking the mission? Each decision carried weight, a balance between mercy and tactical necessity. A flash of movement, a figure darting between rocks alerted Evelyn. She reacted instinctively, directing her teammates with subtle gestures. They flowed through the battlefield like water through channels, synchronized with the rhythm of the sniper's shots. Every strike from the rifle opened another path, another opportunity, until the enemy line fractured completely. The men who had moments ago seemed invincible now stumbled, exposed, and vulnerable. The climax arrived in a blur of motion. Evelyn's squad moved as one entity, clearing positions, neutralizing threats, and securing the perimeter. The sniper's final rounds rang out across the valley, a punctuation mark on a battle that had teetered on the edge of disaster. Relief washed over the team, not the relief of survival alone, but the recognition of human skill at its apex. Courage, preparation, and trust had forged a moment where hope seemed impossible just minutes before. In the aftermath, Evelyn paused, surveying the battlefield. The desert, scarred and chaotic, now held echoes of triumph and loss intertwined. She reflected on the silent sniper who had remained invisible yet pivotal, whose precision and patience had turned despair into victory. The moral truth was undeniable. Heroism often thrives in unseen corners. In calculated patience, in moments when others might have faltered, the SEALs regrouped, bruised but alive, carrying with them the lessons of coordination, trust, and the unseen power that can change everything in an instant. Evelyn walked among them, quietly acknowledging each teammate, each role played, each life preserved through skill and resolve. Because courage doesn't vanish, it waits, and it finds its way back. The sun dipped low, casting long shadows across the desert floor. Evelyn's eyes lingered on the horizon, on the place where the sniper had perched. She understood. Heroism is often quiet, precise, and invisible until the moment it changes history. The battlefield was silent now, but the echoes of determination, skill, and unwavering focus would resonate for years to come. If this story inspired you, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Every heroic mission deserves to be remembered, and every unseen action honored.